what's up, Golferos? Welcome back to the channel. We are over at Emerald Isle. If you follow us on Instagram, you've probably seen it on our stories. If you don't, go follow us. I'm gonna put it right here. But yeah, if you do follow us on the stories, you probably saw Adonis and Eddie over at Oceanside Muni. We kind of have a best of 7 series, which is still going on, but that sparked kind of some interest from some of the other golf courses here in North County, San Diego. So our homie Henry here,
Yep.
who's been on the pod, saw that we had this challenge going on. He's like, hey man, you got to bring it to the Isle. We got to get it going. So Henry, we've thrown down the gauntlet, bro. We're challenging you guys.
We're ready, bro. And that's the thing. We've played a couple times, so it's just fun, and let's do it. We're excited. The more you do, the more we want to help and be a part of it.
Heck yeah, man. No,
Yeah,
I'm so excited. So it's going to be 2v2, scramble format,
Yep.
stroke play. So we'll be keeping track. And I mean, you guys definitely have home court advantage,
Yeah.
even though we play here a lot, but you know all how the greens roll, where to hit the ball, where not to hit the ball. So
Yeah, it'll be a fun match. Pretty straightforward. I mean, everyone's played here enough. Just got to put it on the green.
let's do it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
excited.
All right, Golferos, so hopping on the mic over here. Intros have been made. Tees have been flipped. Team Golferos going first. Got to get our handshakes in. Really thankful for the Emerald guys having us out here. So first hole over at Emerald Isle, par 3, pretty narrow, but also on the right side, if you look, there's a net there. That is the only protection outside of maybe a couple trees that protects you from jumping up onto busy El Camino Real. So yeah, gonna try to put one on the green here. Your boy Ralph's up first. All right, man, and that's what we're talking about, scrambling. So poor Curtis put one up against that netter in those trees like we saw, but Henry saved him. So got a long birdie putt for Team Golferos, and I'm going to give it a run, but really we're not trying to make it here. We're just trying to get over to the hole, and really breaks over at the end, hoping that he gave Omar a good read, and he's going to give it a good run too. But like I said, wasn't hoping for a birdie. I mean, we always hope for a birdie, but knew that it was going to be a long shot. All right, so up next, Curtis is leading off the Emerald boys, and same thing, far out from the hole, just trying to put it in a good spot for a par. So if you guys have never played a scramble, essentially everybody in your team tees off, pick the best ball, go from there, and look at Henry. Look at this guy. Leaves it nice and close. See, Curtis gave him the read. He makes the adjustment, and he just comes over here and taps it in. So, yeah, they're in for par. Team Golferos, we still got a little meat on the bone, and yeah, man, look at that. It just didn't want to go in. So this is where I'm hoping Omar, nope. Yep, so we're in for bogey. Already down one. That's how we like to start. But anyway, moving on to hole 2. Longest par 3 on the course. I get honors again. Really just, once again, trying to get close. This used to be a par 4, but recently Emerald Isle got their rating updated, and it was moved back to a par 3, and I'm going to leave it out over by the bunker on the right side. So Omar hits a pretty good shot here. Not going to make it onto the green, but gives us a pretty good look. And up next is Curtis. Same thing. He's kind of following where I'm going, heading over towards that bunker area. it's not a bad look over there. It's just, yeah, you potentially can go into the sand or the sand can come into play. And this is a really nice thing about Henry's shot shape is he hits that really nice high draw. I really wish I had that in my game. Okay, so up next we got some chip shots here. Gonna go with the Emerald Isle boys first. So they're about the same distance that we are. We're gonna come up next after them. So really just trying to leave it in close. I mean, true to the name of the game, we are all scrambling. And Henry comes up a little short. So let's see if Curtis can get one in closer. I'm going to shut up and just let the music play now. Let's go. All right. Got one back, all square. Hole number 3 over at the Isle, probably the hardest green on the course. Maybe competes with hole number 9, but Curtis hits a really good distance, just as off to the right here. This hole, you really want to play above the hole, and that's exactly what Henry does. Hits that beautiful draw of his up on the left side. You can't see it here, but he does roll it back. So Omar's going to try to get it up there. Comes across it a little bit too much. Hits a good distance. Just hits that fade and kicks back over to the right. I'm going to come up here, try to play that left side. Starts fading a little bit, but cuts back on itself and hits the green nicely. So we got a chance. So, yeah, Henry left it over on that left side, like I said. But, you know, about pin high. Like I said, you couldn't see it in the earlier video, but he actually hit above that, rolled it back nicely. So really here he's going to try to play it high, and let's see how it turns out for him. And it just breaks on the green, breaks your heart. Curtis is going to try to take the lesson from that, aim a little higher, but maybe just a little too high. Left it closer to the hole, but it's kind of tough from there. But Omar and I, we got a good look at it. We're a little bit closer to the hole, playing slightly uphill. Still got to play for that break, so we're going to play it up high, and it dies. So, in for par, tap it in. Omar's got the read. And it does the same thing. It's a tough hole. It's a really tough hole, guys. So the Emerald boys decide to take the top ball, Curtis's ball, and oh man, hate to see it. Henry was so confident with that. He was like, I'm going to slam this in. But it's all good, because he's got a great partner who's going to take care of him and put it away. All right, so on to hole number 4. Got another par 3, about 124 yards. and just kind of an awkward lie on the tee box because you're facing up, but we're going to work with it, put some shots up there. And honestly, I'm not mad. I thought I got really under that, but had some good distance on it. Green's open. Omar can just go for it, which he does. He just pushes out a little right, but all good. That's the beauty of a scramble team, guys. You can, take some risk, which I think Henry tried to do here, and it just stayed out right on him. The draw did not come into play. But my guy, Curtis, look at him. He's going to pull it a little left, but honestly, they're up there, and they're going to be perfectly fine. So this next shot here, guys, like I said, they're up there, so they're about to chip, and you got to love Curtis, man. Look at him, always working. If we didn't mention it before, I'm going to mention it now. Curtis, Henry, managers over at the Isle, and sometimes you just gotta get some business done on and off the greens. Look at that. Curtis is getting business done on the phone, and Henry's getting it done on the greens, just chipping it in nice and close with those soft hands. Takes all the worry out of the way for Curtis. He's going to go ahead and use that Texas wedge and say, all right, Henry. Man, what a shot. What a shot from these guys. But hey, don't forget about us, because Team Golferos, we still got to look at Bird. Curtis trying to make Omar laugh back there. But homie's got ice in his veins. And he just went a little long. It's all right. He's trying to get a feel for it. We're only on the 4th hole. First putter's got to give a read. So I adjust here and just missed it. So all good. We're going to tap in for par. We tried to do good, but Omar was like, no, we got to hear those putts drops. He loves the sound of the cup. So all square again.
So yeah, you've probably just been listening to me voiceover stuff and maybe some music. We'll see once it's in editing. But yeah, just teed off on hole number 5. We've been even, trading blows back and forth. We didn't tee off too well right there on that one, Omar.
No, we did not. Now we're gonna hopefully we get a good lie. We can kind of scramble back in, but
yeah,
it's not looking good.
I mean, they're both alive. Just we got to figure out what we're gonna do with them. So.
Course rules for like handicap, whatever. Just find the closest piece of grass on cart path.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, you're good.
All right. So we get to go find a piece of grass. All right. So was on the cart path. Henry, who knows things, says we could just put it back on grass. No stroke.
Go hard. So good. Go hard.
All right, let's go. Got worried about that branch right there. Yeah. Yep. Come on.
All right, Golferos. So dropped another one there. We're 2 over. Emerald 1 over. And on to hole 6. A really tight hole
Should
here.
bite
You're
on
going to see
some of it.
Curtis put one up over on the right side. If you ever play here, your first time ever there, you definitely want to
Oh,
stay away
dude, the
from the
little
right
draw.
side. This is where Henry's draw is really going to come into play. Puts a
All right, I like that. I
really
like
nice
that. It
shot
kicked
up
right.
there. Starts it right, brings back left.
Oh, great
And
shot.
Omar's
boy.
gonna favor that right side a little bit, but honestly it's gonna be
Yeah?
good, which
Okay.
I'm really grateful for, because up on my shot,
Oh my God. that
really
is
good
not
distance on it, but I push it all the way to the right over on the cart path.
All right, you're up there. So we just teed off on 6. We're down 1. We think Omar's up there. I hit mine right side. It might have ran off, so yeah, he's right here. What's up? But yeah, we're still in it. We're only down 1 with
Yeah, no, but
a few to go.
okay. Fucking.
Oh, I think we're both on. Okay. Or is that both of them?
Both of them.
Am I off? I'm safe?
Just listen to how hopeful I was. I was safe on the cart path, which we know Emerald rules. We can just go put that back on some grass without the stroke. But Omar was on. Far looking putt, but it's better to take the putt over trying to chip it in close. And getting it close is kind of what we're trying to do here. Gives it a really good run. Once again, if you're playing a scramble, you got to see what your partner does so you can adjust, and that's what I do here. Played it a little bit more over to the left, and almost sank it, man. Almost sank it. Trying to get that stroke back and put some pressure on Emerald. So here's that shot from Henry. Like I said, that draw really helped. Brought him back over to the left side, safe onto the green. Trying to give it a run and left it a little short, but it's all good. I mean, we're looking at par. They got to look at par. Curtis is going to try to get a little closer in here, and just shy. So not bad. We're going to go in there, tap in for pars. Moving on to the only par 4 on the course. So this hole is about 245 yards, and if you're not sick of me saying it yet, I'm going to say it again. Emerald Isle is a very tight course, so this is where the strategy is really going to come into play. Who's going for the green? Who's going to lay up? Because as you can see, Curtis hits, not a bad shot on any normal course. He just goes a little right, and unfortunately, there's not too much room out there. So once again, Henry's got that shot that really is going to play for this hole because it's going to put him back in the safe spot. I'm trying to lay up here. I pulled it to the left because I was so afraid of the right, and we said that if I was safe, Omar was going to go for it, but we weren't sure about it because of how far I pulled it. So Omar hits a really nice iron shot here. You can see right there his body language. He's a little upset because he wanted to go for it, but it is what it is. So yeah, Henry had hit a nice shot here, left him probably like 40-50 yards away. Gonna try to put it up close, and Curtis gets it on the green, but didn't run out as much as he wanted to. So Henry's gonna give it a shot here. And gives it a little bit more, but yeah, the thing about emerald greens is they are a little spongier, so they're not going to roll out as much. And so I'm going to game plan to just hit it a little harder than what I saw the guys do. And yeah, it's a good shot, but once again, not rolling out as much, not as much as I wanted to. So Omar is going to go even harder here. Really wants to get it up there. Essentially trying to chip in that eagle. And he ends up giving it a little too much and runs past the hole. But either way, we got 2 birdie looks, so we're up there. We're not mad at it. At this point, guys, you're probably asking, why am I doing a lot of the voiceover work for this? We're all good friends. Love hanging out at the Isle. Henry and Curtis, great guys. but something about recording a 2v2 just adds a little extra pressure. So at this point, we were on hole 7, and everyone was starting to lock in. Look, like right there, Curtis gives it a really good run. They're gonna tap in for par. So Omar and I are really hoping for a birdie here, because we need it. As you probably saw at the beginning of the hole or at the end of the last hole, we're 2 over through 6. They're 1 over, so we're trying to get that stroke back and hit the perfect speed on that. Just can't get it to break over and drop. So in for par. Omar's just gonna go for it. And he gets it. Let's go. Let's go. Birdie on that one. Get our stroke back. Back to 1 over, all square. On to hole 8. The homie Jameson hanging out with us. Our mini gallery. Much love to him. Giving us a read. Flag sitting at 112. Middle of the greens 107. So this is another tricky green. Slopes back to front. So playing a little long doesn't hurt because it's going to roll back down. And yeah, Omar likes that one. Curtis unfortunately blocks it out a little right. But always count on your scramble partner, because Henry is going to get him out of trouble. Well, alright guys, I'm going to let the music play again. But before I do that, guys, please like, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. Comment on this video. What do you guys think about these voiceovers? You prefer the commentary, or would you rather listen to some music? So with that, I'm going to let it run and check us out as we try to make these putts.
All right, guys, so I'm here with my competition, Curtis. You know, he's repping Emerald today. Dude, it's been a freaking shootout. I think we've been trading blows. We're down to the last hole. How you feeling about it, Curtis?
You know, it's not, I don't think the best performance by any of us, but, you know, we're out here and we're trying to make it happen and see what we can do here on hole number 9 and finish it off.
Heck yeah, bro. No, dude, I think you guys are freaking scrappy, because there's some times where Omar and I are in the cart, we're like, all right, this is the one. This is, I think, where we could get one. And then all of a sudden you pull some crazy shot out, and I'm like, God dang it.
It's like, who could get the least shitty shot and then make it in the hole the quickest? I think that's the name of the game today.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, hole 9, you guys are defending home turf. Good luck, bro.
Hell yeah. It's been fun, buddy.
Heck yeah.
All right, Golferos, jumping back in here because you just saw Henry. Honestly, from the top of that first cut down to the hole, it's not a bad look. But look at Curtis
is
here,
locked
man.
in, bro.
I kept talking about this after this hole, but he did the tiger prowl, man. He went around reading the green, got his line, and then does this, man. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my dude, we thought he sunk that. Like, that was a great Texas wedge. That was probably the shot of the day. That was freaking awesome. So with that, I mean, like, he really puts a lot of pressure on us. Like, obviously we're going for a birdie putt, and I'm sizing it up here, and give it a decent run at it. The greens at Emerald Isle, they break a lot, but we can't leave meat on the bone here. Like, we have to leave a decent par putt, and Omar almost got that birdie there, but yeah, I have to leave it in real close because they're definitely getting in for par. At least that's our expectation, seeing how close Curtis left that one. So yeah, sometimes it's a strategy game where you almost want to go for a lag putt versus trying to sink it, because you don't want to take the risk of, giving yourself a hard par putt. With that said, this is not an easy look here. But that doesn't matter to Omar. He's going to go ahead and sink it anyway. So, yeah, good on my partner there, sinking that. And yeah, here comes Henry to finish off. Well, that was a fun hole, guys. We really fought on that one. That was a lot of fun.
All right, Golferos. So, dude, these Emerald Isle boys, they fight, man. Curtis freaking locked. This guy, Curtis locked in. God, dude, what'd you leave that, like 6 inches away? I don't know. That was crazy. So, I'm not even mad at it though, because this is so much fun. So, I mean, we're gonna play more of Emerald Isle. Hole 10, exactly. Hole 10, sudden death. So, I mean, essentially, I feel like first birdie wins, right?
Birdie wins.
Birdie. Yeah. All right, let's go. Oh, that's beautiful. Omar, let's go. Did you hit the freaking stick?
Bounce hard right. Bounce hard right. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
go.
you. Golf gods. Emerald gods.
Stop.
Fuck yes. Great bounce. Great.
Same thing.
Oh, that's gonna have a good bounce too right there. Oh. Okay. Slow down. Slow down.
Ooh, that was really hard.
Be
good.
Stop.
Stay up there.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Great shot, Ralph.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank you. Playing the Emerald bounce. Thank you.
I hit that so hard.
That's all right. That's all right. Ooh. All right, so left of the mark, not as hard.
That was.
Too much. Too much. Back door. All right.
Talk to me, partner. What are you seeing?
Downhill. Downhill's gonna break left to right a little bit.
Left to right.
I would honestly go half a ball out to the left.
Oh, just zipped right
Let's get that out the way.
now. Omar wants to see everything.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that. Love that. Just right here, Kurt. Dude, you got some cojones, my boy. I want Omar to go first.
See you. Uphill into the wind both ways.
Beat him.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry.
Attaboy.
Come on. What are you doing to us?
Down.
Oh my gosh, that looked really good.
Oh! Don't do that.
Oh, beauty.
It's so good.
Spin back for him. Yep.
It's a perfect spot.
Agárrate.
This looks pretty damn straight. This is your problem. This is your southern one right here.
Let's go. Oh, Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
What?
Oh,
What? Yo!
love not putting.
Yo! You suck! Let's go!
Iceman.
Let's go, partner!
Iceman.
That true line, dude.
Iceman.
Show me the line.
Golferos, what a freaking hole, man. Hole 11 was intense. So, yeah, going here into hole 12. I mean, you guys have been getting some bonus content. It was a 9-hole match on to hole 12. Henry tees off, and unfortunately, this is where his draw kind of bites him. You know, he's got those trees on the right side. So, luckily, he's got Curtis here who's going to save him. Curtis plays it a little more safe, goes off to the left. And so he's going to bite on some green. Omar here,
Omar, it's really good.
he's going for the kill, man. He's like, I'm going to go ahead and attack that flag. You can't see it from this angle, but flag's on the right side of the green. I'm going to go ahead and I think I just got really under this one. It was going straight for the middle of the green, but I'm going to end up short. So, yeah, Curtis got the guys over onto the left side. Long putt. Another vicious green. Got to battle all the way back up, and as you can see, the leaves are covered. They're covering this green. So you really got to give it some extra. Henry tried between the leaves and the slope. It was really tough, and then Curtis, man,
He was too locked in.
kind of just top that one. I'm going to go ahead and try to give Omar a read here. I was going for that corner of the shadow, kind of that edge there. And Omar liked the line, saw what I was going for, so he just tried to give it a little more. And yeah, look at that. He's going to leave it up there real nice. I got to give props to Omar. That's probably one of his greatest strengths is once you give the guy a line, he's able to adapt and adjust to it. So he's going to go in and tap in for that par. And like I said, the leaves are just all over this green. Henry's doing what he can to give him a clear path. And he's going to try to give it a run, and not bad, man. Look how close he was. Man. That's not a bad bogey when you're looking at it. So, that's for all the marbles, and Curtis is going to send it flying by, which he's got to give it a run. What a fun match. So fun. Had a good time. What a great group of guys.
Partner.
That was fun, boys.
Let's go. Whoo! All right, Golferos. So, man, talk about a freaking match. Like, I'm just looking back right now, looking at that last round of holes. But I just want to say, first off, boys, thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for having us out here at the Isle, as always taking care of us. You guys gave us one hell of a fight. Gosh, I knew it was gonna be tough, but I didn't know it was gonna be that tough. Like,
like 3 set in death holes.
We are on 13 now, so yeah, that was three extra holes. You got 3 extra holes there. But Curtis, Henry, what'd you guys think, man?
It was a lot of fun, dude. I mean, it was back and forth the whole way. I think the biggest lead was 1 shot either way.
Yeah.
We played a lot tied, and we played 3 holes tied. Back-to-back birdies on 11.
Yeah, I think 11 was that point where we're like, oh shit, here we go. You know, back-to-back long birdies
the nerves are real.
to keep it going. And then, a little leafy 12 made it interesting. So, no, but it was fun, and I think there's a part two coming. So, but yeah, it's always a good time though, boys.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely got to run it back, you know. But guys, if you're tuning in, if you've ever, heard of Emerald Isle and haven't checked it out, you need to get out here. If you're ever in the North County, San Diego area, please come check out the Isle. Their whole staff is amazing. They're always so supportive of the Golferos brand. So I can't thank you guys enough.
Hell yeah.
We're definitely going to do some more out here. But then also, guys, this all started with Adonis over at Oceanside Muni with a little battle challenge. Yeah, shout out to Adonis. So, we got Oceanside Muni. We're down 2-0 on that one.
Yeah.
We're up 1-0 on the Isle.
Yeah.
And the exec wants some action. So... guys, if you know a course in the North County area or somewhere in the Southern California area, Omar and I are more than happy to travel to go play some golf. But, it's friendly competition. But also we want to give love to the golf community on all the golf courses that we have out here in beautiful Southern California. So, Omar, any final words, man?
Not really, man. Just a big thank you to the Isle for having us out.
Yeah.
This was really fun.
Yeah,
Very competitive, and so it brings out that competitive nerve.
Dude.
I'm excited to rewatch this.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be fun. The highlights are gonna be sick.
highlights are going to be
Congrats,
sick.
boys.
Yeah.
Well, then I think we got some bonus content coming right now. Our pro Natalie's throwing down the gauntlet with the $20 closest to the pin challenge right
I
here.
know. She's staring at us off
She's
camera.
giving a ladies clinic lesson over here, and she's running over.
You got 92 yards.
You got a 92-yard par 3.
All right.
$20 a person. Venmo is accepted, I hear.
All right, guys, so we're going to jump over to that. That video is going to be on the gram. This is going to be on YouTube, so like, subscribe, check us out, tell your friends, your family, whatever. But as always, salud, Golferos.
Salud.